So tonight I'm making chicken tortilla soup. I have not been feeling well. And I said, you know what? I gotta make some soup. It's soup season anyway. So I seasoned my chicken and seared it off. I seasoned it with Guajillo chili pepper powder, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano. Now I'm putting in the chicken stock. I'm putting the chicken back in with the chicken stock. I think I used bone broth. Yeah, I used 2 containers of bone broth. Now I'm adding the chicken back in. Oh, don't forget all the juices. So season the chicken, sear the chicken, add it to the chicken stock. In goes the cilantro. That's a 1 whole white onion. It was a medium-sized onion. In goes 5 chopped up cloves of garlic. Oh, look at Malachi. He's so handsome. He's coming to help Grandma. He loves helping Grandma. That's his banana. He's such a sweet boy. And then in goes 4 Roma tomatoes. Okay, so I'm going to boil, I believe that was 5 Guajillo chili peppers and 2 ancho chilies. And, seeded. I took all the seeds out. And then I'm going to, as you can tell, I'm still not feeling well. And now here I'm going to add a heaping spoonful of chicken bouillon. And I'm going to add in some garlic powder, some onion powder. I believe I add a couple of bay leaves in there. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. In goes the bay leaves. And what else do I add? Oh, cumin. And then in goes cumin. Oh, I put cumin on the chicken too before I seared it. I'll list the recipe below in the description box. So cover the lid. I cooked that now for about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, I'm going to go in and I'm going to I'm going to fish out the peppers, the chili ancho and the Guajillo chilies. I'm going to put them in the blender with the tomatoes. I fish out the tomatoes as well. So those are going to go in there with let's see. There's Danico in the back. He's so cute. My grandkids love helping. So yeah, I'm adding all the tomatoes and the peppers to the blender. And then I even add, I want to say 2 cups of the broth that's in there. Yeah, I do. I add about, I want to say, 1.5 cups, 2 cups of that broth into that blender as well. And I don't add any spices or anything because I've got the bouillon and the onion and the stock already and the garlic. So right now I'm just, yeah, here I go. I'm getting the measuring cup and I'm going to add that stock to the blender. And then I even add a little more. I don't know if I show that or not. So just so you know, I do add 2 cups of stock to that blender before I blend it. And then I add a cup of water back into that stock. That stock is really rich because it's bone broth and it's got the chicken bones boiling in there too. Because I did breasts and thighs with the bone in. Now I'm taking the chicken out. The chicken's done. Chicken was done after a half an hour. Broke up the meat. Now I switched pots. I strained the broth into this new pot that you're seeing. So I strained the broth into there. Now I'm adding the chilies and tomatoes that I blended back into that stock. And I want all that out of the blender. So strain your broth into a new pot. You definitely want to do that. And then I'm going to allow that stock to cook on its own for the next 20 minutes. I do add a tablespoon of chicken bouillon to that pot. Oh, here, I'm holding Malachi. Look how stinking cute he is. Oh, Nico, he has to say hi. These are my kitchen helpers. How stinking cute are they? That's one blessed grandma, that's for sure. They love being in the kitchen. So I did end up, like I said, adding a tablespoon of chicken bouillon to that stock. I didn't show myself tasting it, but I did, and it needed that. So now I'm going to add all my goodies in. I'm going to add the chicken that I chopped up that was boiling in there earlier. I added all the chicken back in. I added all the fresh corn on the cob, all the corn that I took off the cob. And I don't know if I had told you guys or not, but that was about 5 cobs. And then there is 1 can of pinto and 1 can of black beans that I rinsed and washed really well and drained. And then that's it. That is our chicken tortilla soup. I then put the lid back on and I let that cook for 15 minutes just so everything can marry together in there. And then now I'm on to frying my tortilla chips. See, there I am. Got a pot of oil. Chopped up about 10 tortillas and now I'm frying them. Now here we go. Here's for the main event. Okay, I got my bowl. I'm putting my soup in there. Oh, the soup was so good. It definitely cleared my sinuses, that's for sure. And I'm just getting a lot of broth. That's really what all I really needed. Okay, now here goes for the toppings. Now for the chicken tortilla soup, the toppings are crucial. They're basically the main event. And I believe in this soup, I squeeze lime. I top it with onions and cilantro, avocado, chopped jalapenos, a grated Mexican cheese that I use. The brand is Chihuahua, I believe. It's really good. A little bit of sour cream. See, there goes the cilantro and the onion. Those are the tortilla chips that I fried. Those are really good in that soup. And then here goes a dollop of sour cream that I tried to squeeze in, but it wasn't opened. And here we go. Now I'm going to squeeze that. The sour cream is a really excellent complement to this soup. It milds it out, makes it really creamy. It's really nice. And then here's that cheese I was telling you guys about, the Chihuahua cheese. It's really good. Yeah, so that's it. Chicken tortilla soup. Very good. Thanks, you guys.